Today is yet again a WRAL Weather Alert day. This time, our northwest counties are in a level 2 risk for severe storms this afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Renee Chu.
And I'm Jeff Hogan. Meteorologist Amy Wilmoth is in the WRAL Severe Weather Center with a look at the timeline for this severe weather. Amy.
Thankfully, things are quiet now. It's nice to get a break. We didn't really get a break yesterday, so it's nice to see it quiet on the radar right now. But this afternoon through this evening, we expect those storms to pick back up. Damaging winds, localized flooding, and hail will be possible. The key thing here is this is not going to be as widespread as it was yesterday. The triangle under a level 1 severe risk. It's our northeastern counties, including Rocky Mount, Roanoke Rapids, under a level 2 risk for severe storms. So most of this is going to come from the triangle and points to the north and east. Another look at the radar right now. Things are nice and quiet. We had some storms this morning. In fact, we had some severe storms down in our southern counties, but a little bit of a break for now. But the storms will pick back up. It's about a 20% chance between now and about 4 o'clock. At 5 o'clock, right during the evening commute, about a 30% chance for storms, and then it's a 50% chance at 6 and 7 o'clock, a 40% chance at 8 o'clock, and notice how those rain chances drop off. And we should be mainly dry overnight tonight, but we could see a little bit more fog develop overnight tonight. This is a live look at North Hills. The sun is shining, and the sun can help destabilize the atmosphere. And so I do think that we will have some storms later today because the sun's shining. It's heating things up. It is also very humid. 68 is the dew point right now in Raleigh with a temperature of 79. Check out the dew point in Clinton. That feels awful. 77 is the dew point. A lot of moisture in the air. So we will see more storms later on today. So far this month, we've had over 3 inches in Raleigh, over 3.5 inches in Fayetteville. I'll have more on our storm chances for today, tomorrow, and Saturday coming up in just a little bit.
We've had some dicey weather this week, no question, as we get into that season.
Yes, it has been a series of severe weather incidents all week, and today is yet another WRAL Weather Alert day. Right now, getting a little reprieve from the rain, Amy, but that sunshine could lead to more storms later, right?
I think it will. It's not going to be as widespread as yesterday. Yesterday was a rough day around here, but it's not going to be as widespread. I'm taking you back in time. So this is midnight, okay? We had some storms this morning that were severe. Watch them roll through our southern counties. We had actually some in southern Wake as well. Those are all gone. Now the radar is nice and quiet, but I do expect some more storms to develop later on this afternoon and this evening. So we're not done with the rough weather just yet. In fact, I think we're going to have some active weather for the next few days. We have a level 1 risk for the triangle, really anywhere shaded in green. This is for today. And then as you travel to the north and east, it's a level 2 out of 5 severe risk. Rocky Mount, you are included in the level 2 risk. This is a look at the risk for tomorrow. So right now we're not in a risk for severe weather. I wouldn't be surprised if we have some severe storms tomorrow, and we'll show you that with Futurecast coming up. And then Saturday gets here and we have a level 2 threat. Saturday, a very complicated forecast. I'll talk about that in the next half hour because there's a lot to talk about with Saturday just because of all the complications involved. Let's talk about Futurecast through the day today. Notice how this is not as widespread at all. Yesterday, it was like we just couldn't get a break. We had waves of storms rolling through on and off for much of the day. 5 p.m. this evening, some storms possible, mainly north and east of the triangle. So again, not as widespread, but the key message is anything that develops today could quickly become severe, produce damaging winds, heavy rain, and some hail, but not as widespread as yesterday. And then it's going to settle down tonight. We'll probably see some more fog tonight. And then tomorrow morning, some scattered showers will be possible again for the morning commute. It doesn't look severe at this time, but Elizabeth will be here monitoring the radar. 8 a.m. We'll likely have some wet roads for the morning commute. Tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, storms will be possible again, pretty unsettled. We'll have scattered storms during the evening commute. Wouldn't be surprised if we're put under at least a level 1 severe risk for tomorrow. We've had a lot of rain in the last 5 days. In fact, we've had anywhere from about 2 to 4.5 inches, just depending on where you are. It's just been an incredible amount of rain. And if you step outside, you will feel the moisture in the air. It is very muggy outside, and all that moisture with the sun, we will likely have more storms this afternoon. This is a live look at downtown Raleigh. That sun is shining. Temperatures are in the 70s and 80s. 83 already in Fayetteville. It's 81 right now in Goldsboro, 78 in Cary. The dew point, 76 in Clinton. That puts them well into the tropical category. Raleigh, 68 in the steamy category. So it's very sticky outside right now. It's going to be warm out there. 89 for the high in Raleigh and Durham. We'll likely get into the low 90s down here to the south. It already feels like 90 right now in Southern Pines. And we'll take a look at the heat index in the next half hour as well. So another unsettled day today. We've already had some severe weather this morning. We'll likely have some this afternoon and evening, mainly north and east of the triangle. It's going to be hot tomorrow. 94 for the high. Some storms possible again. Some rain in the morning and then storms the second half of the day. A few storms Saturday. We'll talk more about that in the next half hour. It's still hot, 93. And then we're back down into the 80s as we head into Sunday.
The WRAL Severe Weather Center. It's still a WRAL Weather Alert day, though.
It is. We had some severe storms already this morning, and it's likely we see at least some later this afternoon and this evening. And this is mainly going to be north and east of the triangle. Our southwestern counties might stay dry. Right now, it is a break. We have nothing on the radar to show you, which is great, but I do think we'll have something to show you a little bit later today, starting around 3 o'clock or so and continuing into the evening. It's a 50% chance today, but that's for the northeastern half of the viewing area. A 30% chance Friday and Saturday. Saturday comes with a level 2 risk for severe storms, and then rain chances drop off for Sunday and Monday. Let's focus on Saturday. Saturday is very complicated. If you're new to the region, this is typically what happens in the summer months. We get these complex systems. They're called mesoscale convective systems. They develop in the Midwest, huge storm systems. They look like they're going to move right into our area, and then they fall apart once they move over the North Carolina mountains. So watch what happens with Futurecast. We'll take this forward in time. This is Saturday morning at 5:30. The storms over the western part of the state, and then they just kind of fizzle apart as they approach the triangle. It's very typical during the summer months. Now the thing is we do have a front that's moving through, so we will have some lift, we will have moisture to work with, and we will have storm energy. So this is a look at the storm energy that will be in place, and we will have enough, especially in the eastern half of our viewing area. So here's 8 a.m. on Saturday, the cold front still to the west, and then by the time we get to the afternoon, the cold front is approaching, so that's when we'll start to see some lift. We will have some storm energy. This is moderate storm energy from the triangle and points to the east. So we do have that chance for severe storms, but are they going to hold together as they make their way over the North Carolina mountains? That is the big question here. It's why we're holding off on issuing a weather alert day for Saturday. I know there's a lot of outdoor events. There's Art Sploger. There's Got to Be in Sea. There's a lot happening this weekend. We will keep you posted. As soon as we know if we're going to issue a weather alert day, we will send that out on our digital platforms, and we'll keep you posted on TV as well. Right now, it's nice and quiet, which is good. 79 the current temperature in Raleigh. What's not so good is the humidity. 68 is the current dew point, and that puts us way on the muggy side of the muggy meter. So it's pretty sticky, feeling pretty humid. The humidity in the atmosphere, the amount of moisture that we have, will likely lead to at least some storms during the evening commute, especially north and east of the triangle. So some storms possible during the commute with temperatures in the 80s. I want to talk about something a little bit different. We're 17 days away from hurricane season, and today marks the first day that we start getting outlooks from the National Hurricane Center. Thankfully, no tropical development expected in the next 7 days. So at least the tropics is quiet as of now. And we'll keep you posted on if anything starts to develop in the tropics. We'll let you know as soon as that might happen. Hopefully that doesn't happen for a while. A weather alert day for today. We will have to consider one for Friday and Saturday. As of now, we're not going to do it. Temperatures are going to be hot though, in the 90s Friday and Saturday, and then a little bit quieter and just a tad cooler Sunday with a high of 89.